Hello guys and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Ademola Badmos. If this is your first time, please do not forget to like and subscribe. So in this video, we are going to write our first test. And remember that in the previous video, we've been able to identify some elements. We were able to identify one by its text and one by its type. So let's get into the thick of things and start writing tests. So we are using the matcha syntax, so we can just begin that way. So the first thing I will do is I'll create a variable. Let me name the variable button, and in button I will essentially just create um, um, just assign that find. I will get that I will get the get started button, and I will assign it to the variable button, if that makes sense. So what I want to do essentially is just create a variable and keep it there. So now let's do that. So I can just say find by text, and what we are looking for is get started, right? While we've done this, we can equally, let's assert. Let's not just click it. Let's create an assertion. So I can assert that strict equal, that we have so because we are using an async wait, so we are async way, we would have to wait for the Flutter driver dot get element text, and what element text we want to get. We want to get it from this find. We want to extract the element text here. So when it's extracted, then we want to see that it is equal to get started. So if it is equal, nothing will happen, our code will continue to run. If it isn't, it will return an error. So that is what we have done. Then let's just click the button C. So driver elements click. So we click the element button, and let's test this before we try to search for genes. Let's test this. So in order to test this, we already created, this is an Android and there is an Android emulator here. So let's test it on Android. So we can do npx wdio run the WebDriver IO no dot Android. Let me just tab since it's there to complete it. So we want to run this and see. So let's see if anything would happen on our emulator. Whatever happens on our emulator shows that something is running. Let's wait a bit for that. And there we go. Emulator is running. Okay. So which means, oh, and that's it, one passed. So click button and type, and what happened? It actually did do that. So it got the element, it clicked the element, as you can see, it got the results. It was get started. So the assert that we did was also fine. So how are we able to see this in the log folder? Is because of what we've done in the configuration, where you have where is it? Looking for it. Yeah, the log level info. So it's creating an information for us. So we can have that at the log level, that we can have some information about what has been done. So quickly, let's try to complete the rest of the code. So we could also use, let's try to also introduce some other things. Let's use let's say we need, we've already clicked the get started page, but we know that it might take some time for the page to load. So let's try to wait for the page by introducing the driver.execute, so it can help us run some powerful commands from Flutter. So we can do a flutter dot wait for. So this will wait for something new on the page, right? So since we are waiting for the text field, so we could also wait for the text field here and say find, and the text field, we've been able to identify it by form when we use the Flutter finder. So we've been able to identify it by type, sorry. So we will say find, pardon me, by type. And what are we looking for by type? We are looking for a text form field. Text form field. So once we see that, the next thing is we can send keys to that text form field. So we can say await driver dot element send keys, and we are looking for it with this element send keys, and after that we type jeans into it. So with this done, let us test our Android again and see that it works. Let's wait for it. Yeah, it's loading. Yeah, something was there, but it was very fast. Oh, everything passed. And what happened this time? Yeah, it typed it. It verified. It verified the get started button. It clicked it as well. And it was able to execute the script that it should wait for. Okay, so it works. So in the next video, we are going to run this on an iOS simulator, and when we just to see that the same code works. So when it works on an iOS simulator, in that same video, we will try to modify what we have here into a page object model. And if that is going to be a short video as well, that will probably be the final video for this series. And if you like this, and if you've tried it and you've been able to pause the video and try it and it works for you, please do not forget to like and subscribe, and also recommend to people. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. See you in the next video.